Wait, wait. Why is it not working? All right. Wait, I think we're on. Okay, finally. Sorry, guys, we're getting going. I've had a hell of a week, and now I'm house sitting, so that's fun. But yeah, so I'm a little out of sorts today. Sorry if we cut out on you for a second. But we should be good to go here for the rest of the time being. Kirby, what's going on, man? How's it going? Good to see you here. Hope to see you in the course soon. I know we talked about it earlier this week. Oh, man. It's been a heck of a week, I'll tell you that much. Playing catch-up is not fun. Like, it just seems to keep going on forever and ever. And just, like, in 2 days, just pages and pages of freaking notes. So many notes, but anyways, we're getting caught up, finally. Ugh. And yesterday, I landed, well, almost landed. I'm putting together a proposal for her, but she basically, before we got off the phone, was like, so when can you give me a proposal? Like, I didn't even have to tell her. She just kind of asked me for it, so that was pretty sweet. So that's going to be another $2,000 to $2,500 deal. And unfortunately, her social media manager who works in her office was just diagnosed with ALS, which sucks for her. But basically that means that she's losing that person, and I think she wants me to pick up the slack. So that'll be another $2,000, so a total of about $4,000 right there. And her business partner is moving back out to Texas, so they're kind of dissolving their business together. And so I'll be able to build their new website, which is probably going to be another $5,000. So far we're looking at about, at least $4,000 a month plus a $5,000 website. And they want me to do in-house training with their team to kind of teach them about how to use digital marketing, how to build community pages that will sell real estate basically. So there's a lot of really cool stuff going on with that. So we'll be starting them here pretty soon. But here's the thing, guys. Today's video is going to be about getting help for your marketing agency and the importance of getting help, why you have to get help, why you need the education, and why most people are failing at starting their marketing agency. From what I've noticed, and you guys might have had this happen to you, you might have seen somebody doing this, but what I've noticed is a lot of you will purchase a program or not even purchase a program, and you just hop on YouTube and you try to watch all the free content, or you purchase one program and you think that you're going to be able to buy one program, you'll be able to understand everything about digital marketing and how it works, how to run it for a business, and that's it. You think you'll be able to spend $400 and make $10 to $15 to $100,000 monthly, even from spending $300 to $400. And that's just not realistic, guys. I want you to understand something. Everybody thinks that this is a get-rich-quick scheme, which in the grand scheme of things, compared to other job roles, compared to other industries out there, yes, this is a get-rich-quick scheme in the sense that you can do this and start making, 6 figures, 7 figures a year in a matter of 2 to 3 years doing this. And to say that there's another industry that, tons of people can get into that doesn't require a college education or degree, that anybody can do with a laptop and a computer as they travel the world, to say that there's another business out there that's similar to this would be ignorant. There really isn't, or there really aren't too many other opportunities out there that you can utilize digital marketing or marketing from a computer like this, from home or from Europe, wherever the heck you're traveling, if that's what you want to do. There's not too many other jobs out there that can do this. And people think that they're able to just come in, spend $300 to $400 on one course, and that's it. Their life's changed. They're going to make money forever. And guys, I didn't do that. That's the thing. I feel like sometimes people see me and they're like, oh, well, he's got his shit together. He knows what he's doing. Guys, I was in a position that you guys were in not too long ago. Like that's the thing. I want you guys to. I'm not a millionaire yet. You know, I'm slowly climbing the steps of that ladder to get there. But I'm not a millionaire yet. And I was actually talking. I was on a mentorship call the other night with someone, and I'm like, look, I want you to understand. You know, I'm working out a big deal right now for a huge investment in my company. You know, upwards of a couple $100,000 to $500,000. So we're working on trying to get that going. But here's the thing. The first thing that I'm going to do when I get that lump sum of cash is I'm going to go hire a marketer who runs, you know, a $10 million agency plus. And I'm going to have them teach me. I'm going to pay them a butt ton of money. It's probably going to be very expensive, but I'm going to pay them to teach me how to get to 7 figures, 8 figures, not really 7 figures. I can figure that one out. 8 figures, 9 figures, you know, those big time numbers, because that's my goal. I want a big corporation that allows me to have the time and flexibility to do all types of other businesses that I've always thought of doing, you know, as I've grown up and been in my entrepreneurial role. So what I want you guys to understand is it doesn't matter what stage of learning or what stage of business you're in. Tai Lopez has a mentor. Billie Jean has a mentor. Alex Becker has a mentor. Maxwell Finn has a mentor. Amy Porterfield, who else? Marie Forleo. All of these big time names that you talk to, or not talk to, but hear about or see online, they have mentors. So you guys have to understand you can't just go through one course or find a mentor for a month and have them teach you something, or do 1 or 2 mentorship sessions, you know, once a year, and think that you're going to be able to grow your agency. If you guys are looking to get real help, if you're looking to get the ball rolling with your agency, number one, it starts with your education. Have you truly invested? I mean, at this point, you know, I've probably invested around $70,000, $80,000 plus total in my education alone. And this goes through business management, sales, marketing, digital marketing. Just digital marketing alone, I've probably spent about $5,000 to $10,000 worth in education alone. That's it. Just purchasing courses, taking classes, reading books, taking online seminars, going to events, learning from people. All of this is stuff that I've spent money on. Shoot, when I went through my training at the big corporation that I worked at in Jacksonville, they told me on average for their digital marketing consultants and their marketing consultants, they spent about $50,000 worth of revenue in training each person. So, you know, if I considered that, I'm up to $120,000 worth of training that I've invested, and other people have invested in myself to learn this material, to learn how to become a business owner and entrepreneur, and, you know, first and foremost, a digital marketer. So that's what I want you guys to understand. If you're not taking the time and effort to really learn the material, you shouldn't expect to have a successful agency. You can go out and pick up clients. You can pick up 4 to 5 clients and have them each paying you $5,000 because you're really good at selling it. But once you sell it and then you start running the marketing campaigns, are you able to get results that are going to make them, you know, want to stay with you as their marketing agency? That's the difference, guys. I mean, too many people out there I see, and the reason I'm like kind of like fired up about this and like I guess kind of almost pissed about it is because of the fact that I get messages on a daily basis from people asking me to help them. I shit you not, guys. I got an email the other night from a person, and it was fucking like this long. And the kid I've never talked to the person before. It was a completely cold email saying, hey, I would love to get your help. And I opened it up, and it was an email this long on my phone. I was like, dude, I don't even know who you are. Like, that's the thing. There was no, you know, like, you can't just jump right into something with someone and say, hey, give me your feedback. I was like, what? I get this stuff all the time, and a lot of it's just basic stuff that someone doesn't want to take the time and go and actually look up the quick little bit of information. Instead of actually trying to figure it out for themselves, they would rather ask someone at, you know, my level or higher, you know, how do I get into the Facebook Business Ad Manager? Dude, are you kidding me? If you don't want to put in the work and the effort that it takes to even find out the basic information, I don't want to help you. I'm not here to help people who want to coast through it and think that they're going to be a millionaire in the next 6 months. That's not, ideally, that's not what happens for the majority of people. The majority of people are going to spend the next the ones who are successful, the majority of the successful group of you who decide to take action, take hold of the reins and actually do something. The majority of you that are going to make it are the ones who actually, they spent the time and, daily, they spent the money, they spent they put in the effort to learn the material and to get in with someone and say, okay, if I come down to a question that I just don't understand, I'm going to do as much research as I possibly can to figure that out. And if I can't, then I'll try and seek help. But if you're not willing to try and find the answer first, don't come to me, because I don't want to help you. I'll just tell you straight up. If you're not willing to put in the effort and try to figure out the answer for yourself, I don't want you to be a millionaire, because you don't deserve it. That's straight up, plain and simple. You don't deserve it. I don't like lazy people. I'm lazy in the sense that I don't want to work the rest of my life. So I'm working as hard as I can now to, build my future and to make sure that I'm successful in the future and that I have a stable living, right? That's the important thing. But to do that, I have to work. I can't just, nobody's handing shit to me. Everything that I've gotten in the last year has come from long hours. Like, it's fucking, what is it? It's 9:30 here on a Thursday, and I'm working. I'm home alone because I'm watching my parents' house, but I'm working where I would bet you about 90% of my friends that I know are sitting at home playing video games, watching TV, drinking, not doing anything to better themselves in life. That's the difference between me and someone who doesn't want to make the money that they say they want to make. That's the difference between me and a lot of different people. And you can be one of those people. You might already be one of those people. I don't know exactly who I'm talking to here. But that's the thing. I'm sick and tired of people coming to me, asking me for help. And then, my favorite fucking thing. When someone comes and asks me for help, and then I give them my advice, and they're like, oh, you're just trying to sell a course. I tell everybody this. I'm like, look, even if you don't buy my course, that's fine, but buy a course. If you want to be successful, my advice to you is get the fucking education. And if you don't want to do that, if you don't want to take the time to get the education, then you don't deserve to be successful. You don't deserve to have the money. You don't deserve to have the lifestyle, the freedom. Go work that slave job, that 9-to-5 job for a boss that's making the money that you want to make. And he might not even be making that money. But I mean, that's the thing, guys. It takes effort. It takes time. It takes true commitment, and it takes giving some things up, prioritizing your life. Earlier tonight, I was sitting at a bar with one of my friends, and he was like, hey, what are you doing? Let's go do this after this. I was like, no, I can't. I have to go and shoot this live video for the people in my group or for my viewers, blah, blah, blah. But I guarantee you, if I were to ask you guys to think about it right now, who is someone, I bet you could name one person right now. If I were to ask you, who's that person that would say, nah, fuck it, let's go drink? There's plenty of them that you know. And that's the thing. Those people don't have their priorities straight. They don't have what they need in front of them to be the most important thing. They have everything else out in the world that they want to focus on, but they're not doing the one thing they say that they really want to do, and that's be a successful entrepreneur. It's funny because I see Snapchats of it. I see people who add me on Snapchat. Like, that's the thing. You guys better be careful if you add me on Snapchat and then ask me for help, because I watch stories. I do. Because I want to see if you guys are going to follow me and you're going to request help for me, I'm going to watch your story. And I'm going to make sure you're not a lazy asshole, because if you are, I'm not going to help you. Like, I'm sick of helping lazy people. I'm sick of helping people that talk a lot and don't do anything to actually get to it. Let me see. Jose is on here. Jose just threw the hands up, the little devil flame. Jose called me and set up a mentor. He paid for the mentorship. He's in my course. He paid for the mentorship because he knows that if he keeps investing in his education, he knows that he's going to, and dude, the kid's killing it. He's already got a client. He's 19 years old, just started doing digital marketing, but he's already getting results for that client. He's worried about scaling. He's like, dude, I just don't want to fail. I don't want to take on too many too quickly. And that's okay. What he and I talked about was, you're going to fail. Like, you will eventually fail somewhere along the line. You'll have some failure, but that's what's going to teach you how to not do it again and how to do it better the next time. You have to be okay with failure to be able to move forward. So let me get to some of these comments. We got people that are getting fired up, I can see, because I'm fired up. Like, seriously, it irritates the shit out of me when people think that I'm just going to throw my time at them And like that really tells me that they don't know what they're doing, because if you don't understand that time is your most valuable asset, not the money, it's the time. If you don't understand that time is your most valuable asset, then you're missing the whole point in all of this. The whole point in everything that we're doing right now is that's fun. The whole point of what we're doing right now is to get the time freedom, so that way you can do what you want, do the things you want, help the people that you want to help. That's a lot of your end goals, just like mine, right? But to do that, you have to have the money. Like, the money comes with it. But the money only comes from, you putting in the time that it takes to get that return that you're looking for. So, God. All right, let me read some of this, because I'm just going to keep going. You're right, bro. I hate lazy fucks, want money, but drink and smoke all day. Exactly. Like, that's the thing, guys. There is a time. I'm not saying don't have fun. Like, you should still be having fun in your life. If you burn yourself out, you're not going to want to do this. I'm telling you. You have to do some things that are, based in leisure, so that way you're not just working all the time. I totally understand having a good time. But when you're one of those people who's every day just you're doing something different that has nothing to do with what your end goal is, like that says to me what your priorities are. If you come to me and say, Jordan, this is something that I'm really passionate about. I love this. I want to do this. I want to make money in this. I'm set in my ways. I'm going to do it. I'm committed. And then I see you, every other day doing something else, just spending all of your time doing, extracurricular things and not the educational training that you need. That's going to make it really hard for me to believe that this is your main goal. This is my main goal. And if you guys can't tell, I've been at this for a year now, and I'm going to keep going for the next 5-10 years at least. And, I don't know if that's just in digital marketing or if it's going to be in a ton of other things, but I'm not done. You guys have not seen the last of me. And even if I had a bunch of haters come in tomorrow and say, Jordan, you're shit, you don't know what you're talking about, I would still keep going, because I know I'm better than that. And they couldn't tell me. It's about the confidence with everything, guys. You have to have confidence in what you do. So outside of, just getting the education, number 2 thing you need to do is find someone who's done it. I was talking to my dad about this the other day. My dad thinks I'm some genius, and I'm not. I'm really not a genius, guys. I'm a hard worker. That's really what it comes down to. I'm no genius. My dad thinks I'm a genius, because I was sitting there and I was telling him, I was like, Dad, here's the thing with my business, any business that I create, my motto is don't try and reinvent the wheel. Just keep it simple. Do something that someone has already done, replicate it in your own way, and make it successful. Why? Because there's a proven model. I love following a proven model because it's proven to work. Your risk is like this, right? So that's what I want you guys to understand is you don't have to repeat, or you don't have to create something new. You don't need to, reinvent the wheel. You need to find someone like myself, like Tai Lopez, like Alex Becker, like Adrian Morrison, like Maxwell Finn, Billie Jean, Amy Forleo, Amy Porterfield, Marie Forleo, who else? Fucking Gary Vee. There are so many people that do mentorships, training sessions where you can get involved. And I don't make money off their shit. They're my competitors. I'm saying that if you really want success, you need to diversify. You need to get educated. You need to find smarter people than you. It's the Donald Trump approach. You find people who are smarter than you to either teach you or do the job for you. And that's it. You surround yourself with those people. And that's another question I want to ask you guys. And this is something I want you guys to seriously consider. Who are your top 5 friends? All right. Out of those top 5 friends, what are their goals? What is their lifestyle like? What are they like? Are they drug addicts? Are they alcoholics? Are they lazy assholes who play video games all day? And not that, look, if you make money playing video games, good for you. But if you're just sitting around playing video games all day thinking, oh, I'm going to be the next fucking pro Halo player. No, you're not. You're sitting at dude, I was watching this video. This kid, I seriously want to rid the world of this kid. You guys have probably seen them. It's that little, it's the video on Facebook or YouTube, wherever it exists. And it's the kid, he's sitting at Thanksgiving dinner and he just starts flipping the out because his parents took away his Wii. And then they just posted another one this Christmas, his brother got an Xbox and he didn't get his Wii that he wanted. I saw it today. He didn't get his Wii that he wanted, so he flipped out and took the Christmas tree outside and started burning it and setting it on fire. That is something that I just will never, I will never understand. I never will understand that, because you are doing nothing for yourself. And then the parents enabling that. Oh my God. That's a whole other conversation. But guys, what I'm trying to say is, if you're just being lazy, if you're just sheerly being lazy, then there's no point in you trying to even say that you want to be a successful entrepreneur. Until you figure out what your priorities are, you don't understand what you need. You don't know what is important in your life. You don't know why you need this in your life. Like, I really wish I could stress this enough, and we're getting a ton of viewers on because you guys can relate. You guys have seen this happen before, I'm imagining. You've seen it happen in like a group or something like that, and you're just reading these posts that people put, and you're like, really? Like, did you even try to look for the answer? I'm just tired of helping people who don't want the help. You guys who are on here on a Thursday night at, what time is it? 9:31 now, at least in my area. I know if you're on the West Coast, you're just now getting off of work or out of class or something. But guys, like, I really don't even know how to stress this enough. You know, you guys are the ones who want to be successful. At least that's what this tells me. People who are on training sessions like this, watching live videos, you guys are the ones who want to be successful. But here's the thing. Do you have your mentor? Are you trying to learn from someone who's done it before? Are you figuring out what they have that's going to work for your business that you can apply to your business right now? So there's a ton here, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this video, because this is something that it really fired me up earlier this week. I was just getting irritated. It was kind of just building up inside of me. And then I keep getting questions over and over again just from random people. Like, I'm getting a lot of stuff that's really great. You know, people who, you know, ask me questions. Like, earlier today, there's a kid who's in Georgia that wants me to come and speak at Gwinnett College. It's a community college in Georgia. They have an entrepreneurship program there with about 50 to 100 members, something like that. And they want me to come actually speak at one of their business related events. They want me to be the keynote speaker. So, you know, I'm working on stuff like that. That's stuff that I'm interested in. But then I get questions all the time, and just people like, I had a conversation with this kid the other day, and he wanted to argue with me when he asked me for my help. He said, what do you recommend I do to become successful in digital marketing? And I said, okay, well, the first thing I tell every potential student, every viewer who comes to me and asks me that question, I tell everyone the exact same thing. And it's not to make money for my course. Yes, that is what I do, but it is the truth. If you come to me and you ask me, Jordan, what do I need to do to be successful? You need to find as much educational information and mentorship as possible. That is what you skip. Like, I don't think you guys understand what it's like when you pay for an education from someone who really knows what they're doing, unless you've actually done it before. And I've done this before. I've spent money on mentors before because it really helps. Like, when you have someone who said, Johnny here has spent the last 6 years of his life running a auto mechanic shop, right? Johnny's done auto mechanic for the last 6 years. He knows everything about this specific auto mechanic shop, right? Jason comes in, he wants to buy this auto mechanic shop from Johnny, but he has no idea about how to run an auto mechanic shop. He just knows this is going to be a solid business. So Jason comes in, Johnny leaves, sells him the business. Now Jason's trying to run it. He's trying to hire mechanics. He's trying to buy parts. He's trying to figure out what companies he wants to work with and partner with. But Jason has no fucking clue about how to run an auto mechanic shop. Where if you were to get Johnny back in there, he probably could have had the thing whipped into shape in 2 minutes. So where did Jason mess up? Jason messed up by not getting Johnny to train him on everything that he possibly knew about the industry and about the business. That's the benefit of having a mentor that people don't seem to want to get. Like, you guys are like, oh, well, I don't know how to do this in Facebook ads. I don't know how to do this in email or outsourcing or pricing or finding clients. Well, if you don't know how, Johnny is my cousin. He's a moron. You guys crack me up with some of your answers, I swear to God. Like, what did Dan say earlier? He said, damn, I hope you don't think I'm a lazy asshole from Snapchat. And then Albert, Johnny is my cousin. He's a moron. Oh, God, you guys kill me. But no, seriously, I'm just saying, here's the thing. If Jason would have asked Johnny to teach him everything that he knows about the business, he would be able to skip the time, like the actual time and then the money that it would cost him to figure all of that out. Because I guarantee you, when it comes down to finding a mechanic, finding parts, finding partnerships, he's gonna fuck up somewhere in there, and that costs money and time, because now he has to rehire someone else. He has to, like, guys, I'll put it to you like this. If you have, here's a perfect example. If you guys have ever done outsourcing before, like outsourcing on Upwork, have you ever hired a content writer and you hired them to write a blog article, and you probably paid them like what, $4 or $5 for that blog article, and then you got it back and you were like, well, fuck, this sucks. Like, this is terrible. Like, that, I guarantee you that's probably happened to about, like, if that's happened for you, you guys put your thumbs up, or put a thumb up, or like a like or something, or say, hell yeah, this has definitely happened to me before in the comments, because I know this has happened to several of you. And that's the thing. If you didn't know what you were getting into, you're going to hire that blog article writer. They're going to say, oh yeah, we know exactly how to write this blog article. And then you get it back and you're like, damn, I can't believe I even wasted that $5 on this. See, that's the thing, guys. You guys, when you have a mentor, you have someone like me, for example, you say, hey, Jordan, how does content outsourcing work on Upwork? And I would come to you and I'd say, well, here's the thing. You can pay $5 for a blog article, but when you get that blog article, you should understand that you're going to have to hire someone to do proofreading and revision on that blog article, probably someone from the US, so that way they can take it and make it sound like it's, you know, US English and not Philippine English, which, no offense to the Filipinos or to Indians, you know, they just aren't native. They don't understand native tongue. So that being said, they're not going to be able to write in it unless they came and lived in the US for a certain amount of years. You know, they're not going to know. So you don't know that. If you didn't know that information, you wasted that $5. And, you know, we can apply this to a much higher scale of an example. So say something came down to like you getting a CRM system, like using Salesforce, and you were about to buy a $12,000 a year Salesforce package. Well, have you ever even bought have you ever worked with a CRM before? And if you haven't, you know, why are you buying that $12,000 package? Are you sure you even need that $12,000 package? Or are you just about to waste $12,000 to find out, you know, I probably could have done with something a little cheaper for at least right now in the next maybe year or two. See, that's the thing. That's what a mentor does. A mentor says, don't waste your time and money here. Put your time here and keep your money so that way you can make more money. That's what all of you are, not all of you, that's what a lot of you are missing in, even if it's a basic mentorship where you spend, I don't know, 100, if you, I would be willing to bet, and somebody can test me on this if they want to, I'd be willing to bet that if you spent $150 with me to $200 with me in a month on mentorship alone, we could get you at least a client or two by the end of that month. I could guarantee that, because that's all you need. You need someone who can teach you how to do this. So that kind of leads me into something I wanted to let you guys, I guess I really wanted to let you guys know. I'm opening this new mentorship program. All right, we're doing this here pretty soon. We've tried my mentorship program before and it didn't end up working out the way I wanted it to, because I didn't exactly have a structure in mind. So I was kind of winging it. I did some trial and error basically, and now I've tested it out. I know exactly what I want. So here's what we're gonna do for this mentorship program. If you guys are interested, basically I'm gonna charge $100 a month. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do 4 private live trainings similar to this, all right? Each one will be anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour long, okay? And they're all gonna be over training on digital marketing agencies, whether that's running your agency, finding clients, pricing, figuring out how to run Facebook ads, YouTube advertising, whatever it is you guys want to learn. You guys will be the determining factor on what we go over in this monthly mentorship program. And so once a week, every week on Wednesday, I believe is the day I have set, we're going to do a live video that in the private Facebook group. You guys will get access to that video, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to download that video, remove it from the private group, and I'm going to send it to you or upload it to a Drive folder that's public, so that way you guys have access to it forever. And then every video we do past that, you'll have open access to it forever. So it'll be a constant stream of live videos, live trainings, live chats with me, and you guys will get access to that. So if you guys are interested in that, we're going to start promoting that here next month. We're opening it up in February. But this is just something, this gives you a way to talk to me on a regular basis, because we're going to do things like, office hours where you'll be able to set up, time to talk with me in the group. This is the kind of stuff you guys need. And if you're not investing your money, I'm telling, again, if it's not with mine, that's fine. If you have someone that you like more, go with them. I'm not telling you that you have to buy mine. What I'm telling you is you have to buy something, because why do you think college exists? College doesn't exist because they were like, oh, well, we can just make a quick buck here. No, because you need to pay to get the higher level education if you want to make more money, right? So it's the same concept. If you decide to skip college, good for you. You made a smart move. Take something like this, take another course and another course and another course, and I guarantee you out of those 4 to 5 courses that you take, you'll have enough knowledge to understand digital marketing completely. You'll have 4 to 5 different perspectives from 4 to 5 different entrepreneurs who have done this before, and you'll be able to grow your business the way you want to grow it. That's it, guys. And if you want to do the marketing agency, that's okay. While I have a lot of you on here, let me stress something. The importance of running a digital marketing agency, an e-commerce store, a personal brand, a vlog, a blog, whatever it is, if you're trying to run it online, if you don't understand SWEPS, that's my acronym for social media marketing, web design and marketing, email marketing, pay-per-click marketing, and SEO. If you don't understand the basics of digital marketing and then their cousin content marketing, you will not be successful with whatever you try to start online, because that's what it's off of. Like, this is why digital marketing is so important, because if you don't understand those concepts, you won't do well in every other area online. You'll have a very difficult time doing well. So, I'm getting out of breath. Let me take a sip of soda. I love Coca-Cola, man. Shout out to Coca-Cola. Free advertisement. I don't even care. This is my drink. Like, I don't even need alcohol in it. Coca-Cola is tits. All right. But so that's basically what I'm thinking for the mentorship program. If you guys want to get in that, I really hope that I see some people, have, at least have some interest. Here's what I'll do. If you're interested in the, no, it's not Jack and Coke. No drinking right now. I told you, I had my beers at the bar when I was with him, and I wasn't even at the bar. I was at a restaurant. I just sat at the bar. I had 2 beers there with him, and then I said, hey, I got to go home. I got to finish up work for tonight. Before I was on the call with you guys, I was actually on a conference call with my VAs, which that's another thing, guys. If you want some real help with your marketing agency, my VAs are the shit. I found the best VAs, the best agency to work with for social media marketing and management and SEO. If you guys want anything about that, I can hook you up with them, but they only take on serious people. Like, if you're not ready to spend, it's $330 at the bare minimum for social and SEO. And they don't charge you for Facebook ads. Like, they'll run as much Facebook ad engagement posts as you want them to, and they don't charge anything. So you get to save that management cost right there. Like, I've never found a management company that will spend ad budget for you for free. So if you guys want that hookup as well, shoot me a message on Facebook. My link below for my Facebook page is down there. Also, if you're not in my free Facebook marketing group, or my digital marketing help group, the Facebook link is down there. There's all kinds of links in the description below. You guys should really peruse that little options list down there and see what all we have, because we have training down there. We have free help, all the free shit you guys could ever want. Like, I am the free guy. I'd give more free content than anybody else. And that's because I know that you guys will eventually come around to me. But here's my thing. If you guys are interested in the mentorship group, what I'm going to do is I will offer you a one-time code right now. You have to message me now, so that way I'll keep a record of it in my Facebook group, my Facebook business group. So Jordan Steen - Serial Entrepreneur. The link is below. If you guys want access to that monthly mentorship group, I'm going to give you the first month. I'll give it to you for $50 off. So half off the first month if you send me a message right now. So only $50 for the first month of mentorship. That means you get 4 videos, 4 trainings with me that nobody else gets. The YouTube Live, it's not coming on YouTube Live. It's not going in my Facebook training group or my free help group on Facebook. It's not going in my digital marketing school group. None of that. This is all, like I said, for the people who want the mentorship group. If you want that, again, shoot me a message. So Albert, I see your message. Shoot me a message to my Facebook page, my business Facebook page. I'll show you, or let me scroll down and see which one it is. Yeah, it's towards the top, facebook.com/serial entrepreneur. Right below my YouTube link and Guide to Building a Six-Figure Business link. So if you guys go to that page, shoot me a message. I'll make sure to keep a record that you want $50 off the monthly mentorship program when we open that up next month. So you guys shoot me a message if you want that. But thank you guys so much for hopping on. We're going to start doing this, every week we're doing these live videos. So let me give you an update on our live schedule. Sunday evenings, we're going to start doing it at 9 p.m. Okay? Sunday evening, 9 p.m., another live video on YouTube. If you're in my free Facebook training group, we have a Facebook group below. It's the Marketing Agency Help Group. If you want that, or if you want to join the live video there, we host those on Tuesdays at 12 p.m. So you can get on those live videos on Facebook there. And then again on Thursdays, like we're doing right now at 9 p.m., we'll be hosting stuff like this where we just talk, where we get real, because that's the thing, guys. I am real. Like, I'm a real person. I go through struggles like you guys do. I have issues like you guys do with my businesses. I have issues with trying to scale. But what I do know works is when I get people to actually teach me something new, that number one, that's what really gets me excited. When I get someone who can teach me something new and teach me how to grow my industry, my business and my agency, that's when I start to get excited. So that's what I do with my extra time and my money. I find someone who's trying to educate me or who can educate me. That's why I got involved with Billie Jean. Sean Vossler actually I might be teaching on Sean Vossler's course here soon. He actually put out a post today saying that he was looking for people to help with his agency course. Or it's not an agency course, but it's a digital marketing course, which would be great exposure for me. So I'm trying to partner up this year with a bunch of big names, like Billie Jean, like I mentioned. Chris Record might be one of them. There's several people that I'm reaching out to. So I'm doing this for myself, and you guys can do the same thing. But if you're not getting the help you need, you're not going to be able to get the results you want to get, period. So if you're struggling with your agency, if you're struggling to get sales, if you're struggling to get results, if you're struggling to figure out just the setup of the business side of things, whatever it is you guys are struggling with, hit me up on Facebook below and let's talk about getting you into that mentorship program. And then you guys can start feeding me content, because here's how it works. So February, we already have, Albert's already messaging me. So on Facebook, or for the mentorship group, we already have the content ready to go for the first month. So we've already basically planned the first month out. All right. So what I'm going to do is at the end of every video, every live video we have, people who are on the video, and that's the other thing. So the live video you'll get, if you can't make the live training, you'll get the backup of that video. So don't worry if you miss the live training. It'll be up for a certain amount of time, and then we're going to upload it to a Drive folder so you'll have access to it there. But guys, if you want someone who, where was I going with this? I just got distracted. Help. We're talking about mentorship help. You guys might have to help me here. We're getting all over the place. I'm just getting excited because seriously, if you want the help, if you want to see your marketing agency grow, that's where I was going. If you want to see your marketing agency grow, you're good, man. Yeah, stop messaging me. No, I'm kidding. But if you want to see the growth, really, guys, that's what it's about. You have to get someone who's willing to help you. You have to get the right type of knowledge for your agency. And then you have to have a way where you can actually reach out to someone who's going to have the knowledge you're looking for. That's basically all I'm trying to say. So I appreciate all of y'all for hopping on here. It's been a good video for sure. You guys have been super active, which is always fun for me. I love it when you guys hop on and get in the conversation and get involved. And here's the thing. I've seen Albert now. I started doing all of this. I started really my channel at about the same time. Albert has, I believe he has his own YouTube channel. He's running his own personal brand and stuff. I know a lot of you guys' names, like Terrell's been reaching out with me for a couple of weeks. DJ Slank, I'm not sure exactly what your real name is, at least via outside. I'm sure I do if you were to say it, but like, I know you've been on here before. Logic's been on here before. Jose's definitely been on here before. Who else? Where was the other one I saw? I think I saw No, I thought I saw Desmond. But anyways, you guys, look, that's all I'm saying. You guys have to understand, like, this is what it's about. It's about getting help. Get help for your agency. If you don't, then expect to fail or expect to have a really hard time seeing success. All right? So thank you guys again for hopping on. Again, all of my social media links are in the description below. All of the help, all of the free training. If you're looking where to get free training, free videos, just hop back over to my channel. We have over 101 videos. This will be number 102 of videos that I have created on digital marketing, training, help, everything like that. So if you can't find the help, you're not looking hard enough. So that's it, guys. Thanks again for hopping on. This has been another episode with me, Serial Entrepreneur Jordan Steen. Until next time, Serial Entrepreneur out. All right, guys. Later.